And that's what you people have been doing. And this is why you want to send me these stupid messages saying, "Oh, do you want to join our group? We'll give you all the riches in the world." Take your offer and stick it where the sun don't shine. Why am I gonna join some demonic, nasty ass, low vibrational, disgusting group that all you do is harvest off of other people's sexual energy and keep them trapped and then spread STDs? Just for what? Likes and followers? I don't think so. Just for likes and followers. And then you really believe that you're gonna evade any type of karma for your actions. You're not. 'Cause the funny thing is, it's always the same people. The same people that's is really weird. The same people that have been targeting me. I've jumped from account to account doing the same old, same old. So you must be real bitter, real bitter. All because you're in the closet. That's all it really is. Especially knowing that the amount of things you've fraudulently forged and illegally obtained, even the crimes you've committed against me, and you believe that because you had these people that obviously are have some allegiance to these covens or whatever lies you and your multiple third parties and AJ. How's AJ, by the way? That's another secret lover, isn't it? How's AJ? Alana Joe. That's the one I gave her the STD, by the way. Yeah, that's the one that gave her the STD. Oh, spirit. Yeah, you're trying those scarcity tactics that ain't working. You got some people that may now want to kiss ass. Nah, you need to stay where you're there. For some of you, this is actually your own karmic half siblings that have been so jealous. Somebody's sick, I will tell you that. They don't like you. They don't like the fact that you're moving on. That's the real problem. The fact that you're moving on without a care in the world and you're living your best life. They can't take that. You're a queen rising. You're glowing up loud. All eyes on her, coming up the spotlight. I think that's what pisses them off as well. Yeah, someone's been caught in the act. Evidence saved. The truth is in plain sight. Well, it's obvious. Do you know what I mean? It is. It's always been obvious. But when you think about when families get involved and whoever your ancestors chose is whoever your ancestors chose. So anybody that's married into that family or been like a step parent in that family has absolutely no authority, and I see that as well. Some of you've got a cousin who's I'm getting a male cousin who's married a female that has never liked you. And this same said female, the lady of the night, um, has a lot of friends, a lot of prosy friends that she communicates with. I don't know if they're on some type of group chat. And every day their discussion is the collective. Hate in mine. It's really funny how jealousy speaks for itself. The kind of things people say when they're full to the brim of envy and bitterness and hate. And there's also an uncle out here I see as well. But you're moving on, collective. On to the next. There's nothing these people can do. But by them trying to just turn your shit off, that was a clear indication of who these people are. It's like that's their way of saying or believing with their delusional self that they have any power. The only thing you're proving is you're a dirtbag and a criminal. Nothing more, nothing less. Sleazy. Yeah. Keep rejecting these people. Yeah, divination of has come out here again. So this is someone who is clearly getting readings on you, collective, that has no authority to, because, like I said, they moved on to their third parties and their secret boyfriends. You understand? And their orgies. Good for them. But yeah, so why are they putting cards on you? Exactly. Jealousy. Again. Ain't it mad how a lot of people deem you to be, well, believe they have the authority to deem you as unworthy, but yet though said foul mouth speakers are the same individuals relentlessly watching you, stalking you, in fact. They got your platform on high priority notification. Let's be for real. Just so that they can defame your name. But let's be clear. Everything they said about the collective is who they truly are. Do you understand? You can only fake it for a short period of time. Do you understand? I move accordingly. These people think that this is how they do their little tactics. Yeah, they like to single someone out, isolate that person, slander them, tear them down. The minute they feel like any type of rejection or abandonment issues, it's literally like they prey on the vulnerable. Do you know how disgusting that is? This is why I'm not surprised you're cursed for for forever. Your whole, not just your whole bloodline. Anybody after that is gonna be cursed. Your bloodline will never see the light of day with the shit you've done. Yeah, you're rejected hard, ghosted hard, ignored, and erased. Yeah, we've had to erase these people from our existence because they don't exist and they never will. But so you have to literally have a physical funeral. A physical funeral. Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. Obsessive lover, clingy and controlling, can't let you go, karmic and chaotic. That's probably the same warlock on my YouTube who's dying to get a mention. It's like they can only get clout off the name of the backs of the chosen ones. Because they have no clout, they have no collateral. Do you understand? Everything in them is just dark, dreary, and seedy. Clearly. Because they have to team up with individuals that think the same way they do in order to feel powerful. That is the weakest form I've ever had the displeasure of witnessing with my two eyes. And the fact that when you can't get this is how these people want to be seen as held in some type of respect, but yet though what they're not telling people is behind closed doors and under cover of darkness, yeah, they attack your children too. That's how bitter these people are. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta remove some people out of your shit. But yeah, same shit, different day. It's what's the tea. No facts, all vibes, no receipts, talking nonsense, messy storyteller. Exactly. Jack can always tell a story. They'll always have a story to tell, never the truth. Never the truth. And this is why their ass is in Bad Karma Collective. This is also why they have a bad reputation. Hence why they're creeping from fake accounts. Lurking on your socials, hidden identity, can't stop watching you. Because they're bankrupt. Bankrupt. So that tells me all the energy that they stole from you, that they didn't turn over, clearly not. For some of you, they've been attacking you spiritually and siphoning your sexual energy for a while, unbeknownst to you. So if you woke up having dreams of this individual, that's what that is. This is what these warlocks do. After they discard you and try to humiliate you, I run off to the next best thing since sliced bread. Congratulations. Even getting married, in fact. For them to come to find out, and I said this as well, collective. I honestly said this. You're gonna get played with this by the same people you played with. Now look, they're not gonna admit it, but let me tell you something. They got catfished. So I can only imagine, yeah, after you stole from the collective and gave it to the Jezebel, the minute you seen this person's true colors, you didn't want to believe it. Only because they do exactly what you say and don't expect nothing from you but your private organs. That's all they expect from you. That's exactly what you like, isn't it? Allow you to do whatever you want, but you didn't bank on this individual holding something for themselves. So you didn't just fall into the trap, you jumped right into the frying pan. And I know this individual, um, it was after you had the what do you call it? The prostate check. You had a prostate check. And that changed for you. But you just didn't want to be honest about it. So you decided to open up to energies that was below consciousness. Let me just say that. And they fed your ego, hook, line, and sinker. And it's really funny how the same shit you've done to others is now being done to you, and you don't like it. Why is that? But it's okay for you to do such things. It's okay for you to exploit and humiliate and abuse other energies. But the minute the same shit is done to you, that's a problem. Oh no. You reaping everything you sow. Everything you sow. So you continue to creep. Continue to creep. You're finished. Continue to creep. Yeah, cop blocker. Always partying. And you wonder why you've got STDs. Marrying for money. So for some of you, somebody's fraudulently put you in a fake marriage. So whatever fake document you presented to whatever court, they will have information on that. Unless you're all involved. That means the clerk, the judge, because you're all from the same alliance. Of course. And this is why you've been trying to clock block the collective, because you know you have no power. You also know when, because you can't stop it. You ain't stopping shit over here. Let's be clear on that one. Once the chosen one meets up with their divine counterpart, we're not talking about false karmic past people. They're already erased. They don't exist. Null and void. Remember that. Null and void. Regardless if they want to hack people's computers and turn off their lives in their face, did that make you feel like a real big, strong individual? No, it just proves what a pathetic creep and a perv you truly are. What else, collective? Yeah, you're just clout hungry, drama starter. I mean, that's just another analogy for a liar. Yeah, that took a dirty offer. You're just vexed. We won't take your dirty offer. Why would you want? Why would we want breadcrumbs? In fact, I go as far to say yeah, each to their own. I don't discriminate, but yet there's a right for these peasant ass people to try and be judge you. You don't have that authority, boo. Oh, but you believed in your little secret groups that you have that power. You still don't. You still don't have that power. That's why the Most High took your gifts. Do you understand? You use it to abuse people. So now you think you can come and steal the gifts of the chosen ones. I don't think so. My gifts are mine. You understand? Yeah, you took your dirty offer. You're clout hungry. You tried to go viral off of attacking someone that's highly protected. And that shit went left faster than you can say you're in the closet. So to deflect, you start drama. You're always in the middle of some type of controversy. So to me, that's someone of no zero substance. How is that someone to even be inspired by, let alone respect or even look up to? That doesn't even come in the vicinity of my radar. Lord, I beg you, never let an individual like that cross my path ever again. Literally. So with all the magic they did, what did they really gain? What did they gain? Nothing. Whilst we're reflecting, and it's too late for sorries. You understand? Whilst we're reflecting, we're having to literally run away from an energy that we detest. It literally repulses a whole entire vessel, literally. So if the only thing you can do is creep and lurk in the darkness, continue to do you, boo. But you will never have another chosen. That much I can guarantee. Ever. Never in life. We're not here to sweep up your legal issues. Is it because of all the fraud you've been doing? But that's what they also do as well. They use your information to commit certain frauds to try and set you up for shit they did. Yeah, because you're broke. And the way you slandered and smeared the names of the 144,000, you can't take back what you've already said. It's like you doubled down This is why God is dishing out this karma ice cold. Because you did all that, you and your third party spreading all your lies, partying it up with what you stole from others, partying it up with the fact of the way you tried to defame someone's character and lie on them. Do you understand? Even paying people to join in on this lie. Now you're all feeling the backlash of it. But because you're so far in your narcissistic ego, you're oblivious to what's falling on you. Or you choose to be. These are what people do. They act like, oh, I'll run to my coven and get them to cover me. I'll run to my coven and get them to protect me. I'll run to this practitioner and get them to put a protection spell. There is no protection for you. There is none. I can guarantee that. You're already in spiritual jail. That much is very apparent. You're already in spiritual jail. Left on red, avoiding messages, given the silent treatment. Because nobody cares. It's funny how these people want people to show them pity now. Where was the pity when you would sit amongst your little group of fogies, cackling, mimicking, mocking, and laughing at what others was going through at the hands of you same said people? That was all funny then, wasn't it? It was all fun and games when you deliberately targeted and bullied others, put people in danger, tried to do people physical harm. For some of you, you even had to go through domestic abuse at the hands of these individuals. That was all part of the plan as well. hmm By the said orchestrators. You got to think to yourself, if there's things that you never spoke on, how would they know? So basically, that's just like saying your own family would tell these people what abuse you endured. So basically, giving someone like the handbook on how to abuse you. Do you understand? So they knew exactly where to hit you and how to hit you. Do you understand? And that's exactly what they did. And once they saw that pattern worked, ooh, they doubled down on that shit. But think to yourself, you see when you heal, you're gonna get back everything you dished out. Not just in this lifetime, but multiple previous lifetimes. 'Cause you've done this to many others. This is the MO of these individuals. This is what they do. No matter how much he tries to glamorize it, dress it up, paint a pretty picture about it, no. So we do know truly who the true divine ones are. Because they don't have it easy. It's only cowards like yourself that don't mind selling their soul. They don't even mind selling their own. Do you understand? For a few pennies, a little bit of status. But how long does that last? Everything has a deadline. Think about it. How long does that last? Exactly. You believe that you're gonna force your way or push your way into another person's energy or force somebody to be with you that you try to take out? What kind of planet are you living on? I don't know what third parties and what other DL men has inflated your ego, but you need to a serious reality check. Like now. Do you understand? Like now. And this is why they're quick to make the victim. Exactly. So what came out of cyberbullying? What else? What else is collected to know about these rampant? Yeah, you're a thief. Exactly. You've been out here stealing shit through the phones. So you've hacked into people's account. Yeah. However you've attached whatever or forwarded whatever or shown whatever fake documents, yeah, to basically steal everything from somebody who worked for their shit. And you people really think that's gonna fly? No, it ain't. That shit ain't gonna fly. I've been saying this shit since 2022. Do you understand? You couldn't silence me then, you're not gonna silence me now. Point blank period. So if the best you can do is to spread these false narratives saying, oh, that person's crazy, this, that, and the third. When people actually look at what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, to me, that is the prime or the perfect example of psychotic. Do you understand? And this is how you know the authorities are full of shit, because they're involved too. They're being paid not to get involved. Do you understand? They're literally being paid not to get involved. So I do pray that there are good officials out there that do stand on the oath they took to serve and protect. Because I've not seen a lot of that at all. Because it's really funny how these people can fabricate reports to the police and have you investigated on false reports. Do you know how much money that takes to investigate someone covertly and they ain't doing nothing? But the same ones making the reports, they're the same people committing all these crimes, including the biggest one is cyber crimes. Can they think, oh, all I got to do is make a fake account, this, that, and the third? You're still leaving a trail. And you believe that because you're behind a screen, because you're a coward, that's what cowards do. We all know what cowards are like. They like to hide behind other people or hide behind other energies, but yet they'll walk around all grandiose, like, respect me, look at me. You think you're big because you're flashing and flossing what you stole from other people. I can't respect that. No time at all. I won't even give that any acknowledgement. In fact, these people make a living on this type of conduct. They've been doing it. So they think by labeling someone crazy, it deflects from what they're doing. Oh, yeah. And the fact that they want to take these lies to their grave, good for them. Good for them. The fact of the matter still remains in it. Ain't shit changing for them. I was actually working on something as well. So now I know. Well, I've really known anyway. I've been knowing. Do you know what I mean? It's not been no secret. I just don't really get why, when you report these crimes done to you, why is the authorities not doing their job? Do you understand? But they're hoping like, yeah, one of these things that we're doing to them, they're gonna crack this, that, and the third. Hmm. It is literally like same shit, different day. And the fact that these people steal from people the way they do you understand? Like, where do you get off? When other people put in all the work, blood, sweat, and tears, do you understand? Homing on whatever craft they have. And then you disgusting, vile snakes, do you understand? That want to group up and steal shit from people. And yet, though, you want to show it off amongst your community as though you earned it. You never did. And I will always expose people like you. The same way are you paying investigators to dig into our lives when we're not doing shit. We're not out here committing crime. We're not out here scamming people. We're not out here infecting people. We're not out here stealing from people. We're not out here forging paperwork, stealing identities, lying, trying to set people up. We're not out here abusing children. Those are your favorite get downs, isn't they, though? Especially the karmics. It's sad to say, but for some of you, this is like prevalent in your, even in your, I would say, the old family. Because let's be clear, they're not your family anymore. Definitely not your family anymore. Cyberbully, online attacks, hiding behind screens, trying to like tear you down with their pathetic words. Yeah, that's it. They're a thief. It says thief, robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional. This is what they do. They steal your content, they steal whatever you've made, they steal your ideas, they hack and clone your devices. That's criminal. It's about time you people paid the price. You people should be in jail, as far as I'm concerned. No good deed goes unpunished, huh? Yeah, same shit, different day. What's this? Talking shit, gossip behind your back, spreading lies, smiling in your face. We continue to dust it off. Yeah, you people have bad habits. You're addicted to some type of drug. It's like you like to screenshot people's uh posts or platforms and then push your own narrative as to what you think they mean or what you think they're saying. Does that make any sense? Well, most people would just ask somebody. So you just assuming that just tells me you're just trying to cover your own ass. So clearly we're touching a nerve, aren't we? Yeah, your bad habits, drugs, and denial, repeating mistakes can't break the loop. For some of you, these individuals, they are functional drug addicts, but yet they will still present themselves holier than thou. Those are the worst kinds. Those are the worst kinds. They pollute anything and everything they come into contact with. If you ever come across anybody or they try and engage you in some type of conversation, yeah, this is your first instincts you're gonna know. And then literally within the first, it could be anything from a few seconds to a couple of minutes of you speaking to this individual or individuals, however many it may be, or whether it's singular or multiple, either way, yeah. When you're conscious, let me tell you, you know instantly. You get this instant energy of like repulsiveness. Do you understand? And the longer you stay in that vicinity of these type of vermin vampires, yeah, it'll start to affect you in other ways. That makes sense. Your body will warn you. Your guys will warn you. They give you subtle warnings at first. Do you understand? And depending on the level of danger, this depends on the warnings you get. It could be all different kinds of things. This could be a sudden headache. All of a sudden, your throat just feels like someone trying to squeeze your neck. All of a sudden, you get like a shooting pain, like you just get random gastric indigestion out of nowhere. Those are the signs. Do you understand? All of a sudden, you've got a pain in your back or your knee goes, shit like that. Or if you start to have accidents around these individuals, that's a clear sign. That is a clear sign. What else, Spirit? Yeah, continue to hustle. And it also says on the bottom, these people ain't shit. Making it rain, focus on the bag, money is the mission. It's because you won't focus on these non-existent empty vessels. Yeah, because they're played out. That's twice that's come out now. I put it back just to see it's come out again because you're uninterested in their bullshit. You're uninterested and you're unbothered in their love triangle bullshit. Let them be haunted by themselves. Yeah, because they're an impersonator. They want your life, they copy your style, they're obsessed with being you. There's multiple people out there doing this. They're mad because they couldn't hook you. Yeah, because you continue to shine. Radiate with truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically you. So this is to them, this is what they call powerful. Hiding amongst these apps on social media just to antagonize and provoke you. Do you understand? Showing you fake love, giving you fake likes, or just trying to start some type of argument back and forth. They want you to engage in some type of back and forth. And because you won't, they don't like it. It's like they're revealing themselves in a sense of they're trying to act like, look at me, I'm powerful. No, you're not. You're cowardly and you're weak. So you mean to tell me you've been taking all these years and this is all you've been doing? So how can you even put any respect on that? There is none. It's non-existent, guys. That's what I will say. So yeah, you can continue to be haunted about what shoulda, coulda, woulda. They wanted you crying over them. Why would you cry for breadcrumbs, collective? Who would cry for breadcrumbs? all those false promises that they never had any intentions of seeing through. It was all just all a big game to get you to let your guard down, let them in, be intimate with them, and then they would attach themselves to your energy and suck you dry. That's what they do with their fake smiles, their fake highs, but hating inside, two-faced energy. Watch you smiling at you. I already know. I done see it. This is why I don't respond to certain individuals at all. I don't respond at all. Well, this was in the reverse. Boss study, stable, rich business owner, CEO, big dick energy. So someone's obviously masquerading as this and has a failing business. Probably because they stole it. Yeah. You're someone that moves in silence. Keep going. But they just assume because they've hacked your phones or hacked and cloned your devices, they're going to get some type of information. No. You still ain't. Yep, see that? They're still looking you up. Cyber stalking, studying you, getting information. A copycat. Steals your idea, duplicates your style, feeds off your creativity. Exactly what I've been saying. But don't worry, Claire, you will be moving soon. Somebody trying to get the inside scoop. So someone's fishing for information. So be mindful about people coming up and asking you random things. A closer look, nosy, or up in your business. Exactly what I said, fishing for comments. Somebody's probably been given someone like hush money to keep them silent. Can no longer do so. That's causing problems. Of course, it involves karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Always some tension. Low key competing with you. They've always been like that, and I know exactly who they are too. I kind of sense that when they tried to approach me, it was fake. Yeah, because they're holding grudge. They're holding grudges and wasting time. They're stuck and ain't making no changes. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, collective. So it's only going to get worse for them either way. So it is what it is. But I do appreciate the few individuals that I'm amongst. I am kind of like getting to know as well, so. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna pull some chakra. See my chakra there. Or actually, let me get something from the ink intuition. And the funny thing is that love triangle card just came out again, and turn the other way. So I think there's like an emphasis on that type of energy. Somebody trying to bring you back into some type of, or the fact that you've been exposing it. This is what was done to you against your will. So that's unlawful in itself. Trying to force you to like what they like. That makes no sense. That will never happen. So if anybody's been put in that situation or had to experience that, don't ever blame yourself. Don't ever blame yourself. Oh, let's get the card Magician and Justice. Isn't that hilarious? Alright, Spirit, let me ask something from the Ink and Intuition Tattoo Tarot deck, please, and thank you. Give me something from my collective, please, and thank you. I think by them trying to attack the platform like that, where they just turned it off whilst I was recording, so they let me see that, oh, look, I have control over your YouTube. And that makes you feel powerful. Really, that makes you feel powerful. It just makes you look like the pathetic weasel you truly are. Clearly. Yeah, you're a devil. A devil that came up against an earth angel. For the earth angel's 10 of coins. That's what I will say. Which you couldn't get. You might have stole a bit. Look at that. Justice is on the bottom, so I need to take that. So we are getting justice against a devil or devils. Let's get it right. This is more than one person. And some of you it's your actual family members that work with other people as well as people in the community that all kind of like tag team for this. Yeah. So we got the 2 of coins and the 10 of coins. Temperance. So this is how you keep the flow of money. If that makes any sense. How you're able to keep that balance. Which these people couldn't master because obviously they had to sell their soul to do it. This is someone, excuse me, that's been trying to do magic against you in the astral realm. So if you keep experiencing strange occurrences, that's what it is. They're trying to cause some type of catastrophe to your fate. They want you to have some type of negative downfall. They basically want you to fall for the temptation they've been trying to push in your face. Yeah. So whoever this person is clearly fake. They got misplaced loyalty, misdirected anger. They are violent. And they cannot be trusted because their ultimate aim is to annihilate you basically. So whatever they got in the beginning, they'd obviously spent it. So now they're broke. They're trying to obtain money by any means necessary. So they're gonna continue their bullshit. But for some of these people are sick. The more they do, the worse their sickness gets. So just let them continue. We really don't care at this point. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you have self-control. You've mastered self-control. You're economic. You're patient. You're harmonious. You work in coordination. You're a combination of success and friendship. You're gonna recuperate everything everything that was stolen from you. Mhm. This is your season, collective. This is your season. This is your season for a reason. This is your season. And then we got the work card. And then we got the work card. Uh, 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 and then we got the work card. Oh my gosh. The world is in the upright for you guys, for us. We've completed our contract. A conclusion has been made. Reward is on the horizons. And the universe is gonna, what do you call it? Compensate us for all the seasons we took losses. And we are supported by the universe and the divine. There is power through your intelligence and wisdom. Just keep it up, collective. You literally are balance. That's why you are justice. You are walking justice. You give equality, symmetry, equilibrium, integrity, honor. You're fair. You stay neutral. You do things in moderation. You attract and repulse polarity. You're not oversensitive, and you've been vindicated. So I would say that's good. Do you know what I mean? That is good. That's a good one for the books. That's a good one for the books. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one for the books. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one for the books. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one for the books. Yeah, yeah. This is hilarious. What is everybody scared of the like button or something? What's going on? I've always find it funny. Do you know something? If I had a disdain or a disliking for an individual, I wouldn't sit and stalk them. I think I need to get some moderators in there. That's what I think I need. Definitely need some moderators. I'm not sure how you do that, but I would definitely find a way. This is how you know misery loves company. This is how you know misery loves company.